Hey Jeeps, it's time for another yoga lesson today. Our challenge poses for today are going to be Warrior 3 and a pose called Half Moon. So if you have a block or a pillow or a big book with you, keep that handy by your mat and let's get started. We're going to start in an easy seat position. Bring your hands to your knees. Close your eyes. And just take some big breaths here. Big inhale. Make your belly fill up with air and let it out slowly. Big inhale. Slow exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Hands all the way up to the sky. Down to your heart center. I'm going to take one hand to the side. Lift the other hand up and over your ear. Try not to come here. Try to bring it back. So if you bring it down, it will come behind your ear. Go to the other side. Nice big stretches. One more time on each side. Exhale down. Very good. We're going to take our left hand to our right knee and give a little twist. And to the other side. One more time to the left. And then the other side. Ooh. Good. Take your left leg out. Bring it nice and long. Put your right hand behind your hip. And we're going to push up. Just stretch it out here. Come down. And go to the other side. Then flip-flop your legs. We're going to put our left hand back here. Shoot the hips to the sky. And then go to the other side. Nice job. All right, come into a tabletop position. So I'm on my hands and knees. My back is flat. I'm going to inhale to the sky to look up for cow. Exhale for cat. Round your shoulders nice and high. Inhale up for cow. Exhale for cat. Good. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Bicycle your calves. Bend your knees. Let your head sink between your ears. So we're going to move from down dog into plank. Nice level, straight line. Down dog. With my hips up. Back to plank. One more time. Down dog. To plank. Good. And just walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Let your back release. Grab hold of your elbows and sway side to side. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice job. We're going to do 2 hello suns or sun salutations. So 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down, fingertips to the mat. Inhale for half. Fingertips to your shin, nice flat back. Exhale, put your hands on the mat. Step it back for plank. We're going to drop our knees. Lower down into our push-up. Press high to the sky for cobra. So keep your hips on the ground. Dip your toes. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop to your wrists. Inhale to the sun. Exhale to the heart. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale for half, fingertips to your shins. Exhale, put your hands on your mat. Step it back for plank. Lower your knees. Flip your feet. Lower all the way down to your belly. Push up for cobra. This time give yourself a twist to each side. Dip your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot high to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. We're going to take our back leg and spiral it down. Rise it up. Warrior one. Nice tall warrior here. You see, let's try to bend this knee a little bit more, our front knee, so it's nice and straight or bent. Back leg is straight. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your arms straight out to the sides, parallel to the earth and your ceiling for warrior two. Inhale your right fingers to the sky. Exhale, bring it over. One more time. Inhale it up. Exhale, bring it over. And then back to warrior two. We're going to move into warrior three, which is a pose that I don't think we've done very often, but we're going to spiral our back leg to come onto our toes. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it forward. So my hands are out in front of me, or maybe at my heart, or even bringing it back. This is a nice, strong warrior three. Step it back and come into a high lunge. Inhale here, exhale, hands to heart center. If you have your block handy or a pillow, go ahead and place it at the front of your mat. You might not need this. We're going to come into warrior three, and then we're going to move into a really fun pose called half moon. So inhale here, exhale, warrior three. Take your right hand, whichever foot is on the ground, take that same hand and bring it down to your block or all the way to the mat. And we're going to open our shoulders here and let our other hand come high to the sky. So this is called half moon pose. There's nothing wrong with using a block. It actually kind of helps you in your poses. Inhale here. Exhale, bring both hands down to the mat and send that leg high to the sky. So this is called standing splits. Draw your forehead close to your knee. Exhale, your left foot down into your forward fold. Grab your elbows, sway side to side. Inhale high to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Nice job. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring your hands up. Bring them all the way down to the mat. Step it back for down dog so my hips are high. Bring your left foot high to the sky. Exhale between your hands. Spiral your back leg down. Inhale to the sky. Bend that front knee. Back leg stays straight. Inhale here. Exhale. Twist your hips, twist your torso, your belly, and bring your arms nice and long. Inhale your left fingers to the sky. Exhale, bring it over. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, bring it over. And then bring it back up to warrior two. Nice and strong here. I'm going to take my back leg and twist onto my toes. So I'm in a high lunge position. Get that block handy because we're going to go into half moon in just a minute. High lunge. Inhale here. Exhale for warrior three. Hands to your heart, hands back, hands out in front, wherever you want your hands, it doesn't matter. Bring your left hand down to your block or to the mat, and your right fingers high to the sky. Half moon pose. Bring both hands down to the mat and send your right foot high to the sky. Try to draw your forehead towards your shin or your knee. Just stretch it out. Exhale, both feet down, both hands down, forward fold. Maybe bend your knees here a little bit. Let your belly rest on your knees for your forward fold. Inhale all the way high. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're going to take our right leg, step it back, and come into a high lunge pose. So I'm going to widen my stance a little bit because I'm feeling a little bit stronger today. So I'm going to press into my front knee. I really feel this in this leg, the top of my left leg, and the front part. It's called your hip flexor of my right side. So hands all the way up. Maybe give yourself a little tiny back bend. Look up to the sky. Exhale your hands to your heart. Take your hand here and push on your leg. We're going to twist ourselves and bring my right elbow on the outside of my left leg, and then bring my hands to my heart center. So a little tiny twist here. It's a high lunge twist. Inhale here. Exhale, both hands come down to frame your left foot. Step it back for plank. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, round it out. Come back into that plank position. So dip your toes. Come back into plank. Put your right hand in the center of your mat and twist yourself over. We're going to come into a side plank. Now you have a couple options here. You can stack your feet. You can stack your feet here. You can even prop it back here. Whatever feels good for you. And then bring your hand high to the sky. This takes a lot of balance. If you're really balanced here, take your eyes to your left thumb. And then roll it back into regular plank. Put your knees down. Take your big toes and touch them together. Sink your hips to your heels and come into child's pose. Bring your forehead down to the ground. Take a big breath here. Exhale. Bring your heart up. We're going to dip our toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take your right foot, step it between your hands, rise it up for high lunge. So I'm going to really push into that front knee. Maybe give myself a little back bend here, look up to the ceiling. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So twisting, take my right hand, push my leg in just a little bit. Take your left elbow, bring it on the outside of your right knee, and twist to the sky. So a high lunge twist. Exhale, both hands down to frame your right foot. We're going to step it back for plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees into tabletop. Inhale for cow. Exhale into cat. Dip your toes, come into your plank position. Bring your left hand in the center of your mat and then roll over to your side. So remember, you can stack your feet, you can stagger your feet, you can plant your right foot or stack them on top of each other. And then right hand to the sky. Come back down onto your plank. Drop your knees. Bring your big toes together. Sink it back for child's pose. Inhale your heart north here, back into a tabletop position. And let's stretch our arms out just a little tiny bit for puppy pose. So I'm going to keep my legs high, but my arms are going to come down towards the mat. My forehead's going to come down towards the mat. You should maybe feel this in your shoulders. It's called puppy pose. Come back into table. I'm going to lower my body all the way down to the ground. So I'm on my belly. I'm going to lift my feet up to the sky and then gently reach back and grab my ankles. Just going to stretch my legs here a little bit. The tops of your legs, those are your quadriceps, your quads. So I'm going to stretch those and then let go. Bring them back. Grab hold here. I'm going to lift my shoulders up off the mat. This is called bow pose, like a bow and arrow. I'm going to bring my shoulders down. Next time I'm going to do this, I'm going to try to bring my feet towards my shoulders. So I'm lifting my shoulders and I'm lifting my feet at the same time. Really trying to draw myself back like a bow and arrow. Bring it down. One more time, bring it up. And release. Good job. Just flip yourself over here onto your back. We're going to take our feet up to the sky. Take your peace fingers and grab your big toes. So we just did bow pose on our belly, and now we're going to do like a shooting arrow pose on our back. So I'm going to imagine that I've got a bow and arrow and I'm going to draw it back and release it. Take one leg all the way out and keep the other leg pulled in. See how far down you can get your leg. And then go the other way. Draw one leg in and one leg out. Go nice and slow so you can really feel this. One more time on this side. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab hold of them and see if you can pull them in just a little tiny bit. Maybe rock side to side. Cross your ankles. Bring yourself up to an easy seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thumbs to your forehead. That we would be people who think good thoughts to your lips. That we would be people who say kind words. And to your heart, that we would be full of love. Have a great day. I miss seeing you guys. Namaste. Bye.